do 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 do. Do 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 do. Are we back? Are we back? We're back! Do 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 do. We're back! And it looks like you kept the timer on my end. I think we're okay. Hey. Okay, hold on a second. There's like two things. It's getting mad at me about my bit rate. Linguine with legs. Yes, we're making some nice, delicious chicken Alfredo. It's going to be delicious. Output. Here. Let's drop down slightly. I mean, our internet should be fine for this. Mama's going to go do mom stuff. 150 steak tonight. Yo, okay. Are we live? Are we live? We're live. Streamer names is Alfredo. I am not Alfredo Diaz, but I would love to be. Dude is amazing. 155% capacity. Yo, we're in. Okay. Okay. Music. We need music as well. Yeah, we need music as well. Hold on. Do I have Spotify open? No, not Spigot MC. Spotify. Log in. Log in. Ooh, yay. The current playlist. Stream Songs 2021. We're just going to put it right at the top. Is it playing? Why do I not have sound? Set game food and drink? That's a category? That's a category? Yo. Okay. Do you all hear music? I don't hear music. That's weird. Why don't I hear music? No music, no. Okay. Oh, because it's listening on my PC. Listening on this web browser. Okay, I think we're good now. The tightrope so high. It's also really loud, apologies. It just reset to really loud. Okay, we're in. It's a bit echoey, so what I was trying to do is use this phone with an actual lav mic that I was gonna like wire myself up and mic myself and have it like off of here, and it just didn't work. I'm so sorry. So I'm in my kitchen, which is not sound treated. It's completely covered in tile. There's no soft surfaces in the entire space, right? So that means that all you all are hearing is just pure echo. Sorry. Yeah, Legs is looking after stream until we get back. Okay, cool. Is music a little quiet, or am I a little quiet? Yes, we're walking the tightrope so high. It's not that bad. It's very echoey. I can barely hear it. It's quiet music. Okay.
Legs, I have top secret information on a DM on Discord.
Ooh, interesting. All right, hold on. Spotify, tab. Let's put our music up a little bit. How's that? Is that better? Is that a little better? I also only have one tab I'm working with, or one screen I'm working with. TTS sounds awesome. The TTS is echoey. Everything's gonna be echoey because it's all getting picked up by that. Okay. All right, we're gonna cook. We did this the last Megastream. We're gonna do it again today. I'm super excited. We are making a homemade chicken Alfredo recipe from scratch. From scratch with the sauce and everything else. It's gonna be good. Knowing that I'm not in my actual normal room, so please bear with me. All right, so I need to get all my refrigerated stuff. We are literally making this from scratch. The camera does not know how to deal with me going out of out of scene. This, you can still do, I don't know if song request would work right now. Okay, song requests is not gonna work right now. A lot of the integrations are not gonna work right now, unfortunately. I didn't even think that too hard about that. That's a small problem. We will make that work. But yes, Shakedown by Jules Gaga, yes. So mods, you'll be able to answer because you should be able to be watching the watch party in Guardian's Lair. Okay. So. I have my notes on my phone as far as how exactly I'm gonna do this because I am working on the recipe, so this will be fun. Okay. Also, chat, I have something really interesting that just arrived. Hold on, I'm gonna get a picture, and then I'm just gonna go get a picture. Okay, I'm gonna go get a picture. Chat, look what literally just arrived, chat. Look what literally just arrived. It's in a box over there. Look what just got here.
Welcome.
Ooh, this could be fun. Charlie Lynn, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. I need to move that down a little and that down a little. Perfect. Scooter, no, this is my new PC. Another PC. I'm not unboxing it right now. We're cooking, and then we can unbox. Then we can unbox stuff. Okay? Then we can unbox some stuff. So, yes, here's my recipe. And then slice to the skillet. Cool. All right. We are good. We need, yoink, a little bit of this, and to put this sucker up as hot as it will go. I'm going to have to like pull back to here so you can kind of see me. I'm going to be out of frame. There's no easy way to do this. Yeah, mods due to spamming. But yeah, later. Yeah, due to spamming. Yeah. Yes, very bad. Okay. Just a little bit of olive oil to cook up some chicken, which we're gonna have to cook up. I need a little bit of garlic. This is not called for by the recipe. Well, I have this, so you bet your butt I'm gonna use it. We make like our own minced garlic all the time here at the house. So this is just pure garlic paste. I'm just gonna put that right there to just cook. Hi, puppy. Grunts is gonna be mooching for this entire stream. Don't knock over the camera. Good job, buddy. That was good. Good boy, buddy. Okay, so this guy. This can go right here for right now. Chicken, seasoned, salt, and pepper. So you gotta just let this like coat the whole bottom of the pan. And once this starts smelling delicious, we are ready to go. We actually need just the tiniest bit more oil. I try not to overdo it, but it needs to be able to actually coat the bottom of the pan for this to work. There we go. Perfect. Let's put crisps in it. I'm not putting chips. We are not making gamer food where I'm just gonna coat everything in Doritos. We're making actual, good, simple, legit adult food. Okay? We're making adult food, chat. That is the plan for today's stream. Actually, if I move to this burner, you could see me better. That's smart. If I move to this burner, you all can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Bum, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-da. Cereal stream? I'll get there. But yeah. What does October have? I don't know. Ignore me. I realize now. Ignore me. I don't know. Maybe you don't make gamer food likes. Okay, fine. I'm not a gamer. Whoops. I tried my best. I got as far as I could. I refused to make Doritos coated chicken fingers, and the internet canceled me. It was a good run. It was a good run. You know what? I'm moderately happy. It was fun while it lasted. Now, full disclosure, to saying this now. If anybody is not okay with seeing uncooked, I should reel this down like this. If anybody is not, Larry with the sub, with the gifted
Larry, I
sub.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Halsey.
Helpzil, thank you. If anybody's not okay with looking at meat, either cooked or uncooked, you're gonna want to turn the stream off for the next like 10 minutes or so. Okay? Just saying, because you kind of need to cook food to cook food. Also, in the Doritos, no, I refuse. Ring goes there, because you don't wear jewelry when you're cooking food. I should have pre-washed all of this, to be fair, but I didn't. So we're just gonna quickly give it a rinse off, so that way it's not all goopy. That's the last thing you want is goopy chicken. Luna with a gifted sub as well.
Luna Pepperloop gifted a tier 1 sub to Jessica20122.
Thank you all for the gifted sub. I'm just gonna watch all of it once. I can make that really easy. Okay. Now, we're gonna make a lot too. Well, I dropped some of that. We're gonna make a decent portion of food because I do not want to be hungry for the rest of the day. That goes in there, and that's in the garbage. Wash it. Ah! Gotta move fast, gotta move fast, gotta move fast. So, school lunch money for that? No! Alright. A little bit of salt and the tiniest bit of pepper. I do not have fresh ground pepper, so we got to do just a little bit of that. Now, yes, there was red pepper flakes. This is loud. I am so sorry, stream. There was red pepper flakes in that because I like my food with a little bit of a kick. I need a little bit of, come here you. You, Larry with 100.
Spooky, spooky Wagamama's Jingle Bells Funny Echo.
Thank you, Larry, for the 100 bits. And who is that? A username that I made for the 99. Thank you as well. My kitchen. Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me. We just got to cook this up slightly. Get this seasoned on both sides, because nobody likes food that's only seasoned on one side. And if you do, you have a problem. Alright, so a little bit of that. Now, secret ingredient. Secret ingredient. This is unfortunately one that you will not be able to get yourselves, everyone. But I have this Italian seasoning mix that my neighbor makes. Just look at that. Amazing. They grow all of this. They grow all of this and they grind it up themselves. And it is so good. It is the good stuff. Alright. By the way, is stream title and everything still correct? The secret ingredient is Doritos. Not exactly. Yes? Gotta put Doritos in it? Okay. This is gonna be so delicious. I'm so excited. Liberally using all of that. Sierra with the gifted sub as
S1
well.
Arrow 107 gifted a tier 1 sub to Duskus 292.
Dust
They have
being
given
given
22 gift
subscribership,
subs in the channel.
and that's a hype train, everybody. Dog! Grunts. Grunts, grunts. Here, grunts, grunts. Grunts, the internet wishes to see you. Puppy. Yes. Hello. I cannot scritch him with my hands because I'm cooking, so scritch, 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 scritch. Scritch, 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 scritch. He gets the belly rubs with the foot. Puppy. See, I can tell just how far behind chat is based off of when everybody reacts to grunts appearing. Dawg, we got Puppy. You know what would be cool? You know what would be a really cool camera angle? Hold on, chat. You know what would be a really cool camera angle? If I did one of these. Like if I did one of these, that would be cool. Don't drop it. I won't.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Grand_Admiral_Squid.
But these are just like browning up a little bit. You need to double check. Yep, they're coming together really nicely. That's working well. I would love to have like multiple cameras, have multiple camera angles and stuff, and to be able to do like boop, 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 and to be able to flip between multiple cameras. That'd be really cool. That's also a setup that I don't quite have. So we're getting close. You got a real gamer's dinner? Cooking show time? We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Roncosa, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Excuse me, Grunts. Look out. There we go. There we go, buddy. Buddy, okay. You want a treat? You want a treat, Grunts? Cooking streamer extraordinaire, Lagundo, yes! Here we go. Grunts wants a treat. Buddy, go around the other way. There you go, bud. Just teleport here. You can't. So everybody wants food. How many times has New Dawn played? A couple. Grunts can jump. Grunts got ups. 100%. Grunts has ups. That's what it is. Grunts is not very tall, but he's got ups.
Rar, any room for an LGBTQ misfit?
Of course! Hello and welcome, my friends. How are you doing today? Oh my god, wait, are the subnames still called Misfit? Oh my goodness, that is such a throwback, and I've just never changed them. Oh my goodness. That is a problem. We gotta update that. We gotta figure out what we want that to say instead, and we gotta update that. But hello and welcome, my friend. How are you all doing? Okay, that is almost cooked. Just hiding yourself from your family. Oh no, Chikumi, that sucks. Well, we're here. Come chill with us. It's a good name, though. I mean, if it's a good name, we can keep it. I'm totally fine. Gremlin. Just call you all gremlins. That feels somewhat derogatory. Just saying. Alright, milk broth. Okay, how much? What? Oh my goodness, what was my notes? Freshly ground black pepper, salt, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, half a cup of heavy cream, the Parmesan. Where did I put you? Again? Again? It's because we changed browsers. It's because we changed browsers, so the playlist reset. The randomizer reset. Like a missile, I dare to run to you. Now, if you cook this right, it just falls apart. Is all you really need to do. It's really hard to make bad chicken. You can make really tender chicken really easily. It's got 1 minute left on it. And I need to do, okay, 1.5 cup whole milk, 1.5 cup that, and 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Straight line, I'm losing everything inside. Okay, we'll need that. Hi everyone, hey Artana, how you doing? Since you're the internet dad, we're all your children. That works! That works, you're all my kids. I'll be your
We
dad.
are the feet to your legs. Hence why Legacy exists.
Oh no, that's cursed. It's worse. It's worse when you say it that way, Larry. How is it worse? How do you consistently make that more cursed? Yes, online dad. You consistently make it more cursed. That's hilarious. What are you making? We are making a from scratch chicken Alfredo, which is coming together quite nicely. This chicken is almost finished. No, do not. No, wait an hour. Oh no! I think the computer's gonna auto restart in an hour. That's a problem. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, we'll deal with that when that time comes. Hopefully not. If it does, we'll just book it downstairs. Just full on Monka speed ourselves downstairs. It'll be fine. Speedrun food in under an hour. This takes about a half an hour to cook. So, we should be fine. Give or take. Here's what I want to check. Here's what I want to check. Does this just... Yeah, it does. I think it's done, y'all. You know when it's done where you can just go like this and just rip it apart? That's wonderful. Right? You just go like this and you can just tear it up open. That is quite wonderful. See, it's not hard to cook good chicken. It's not hard at all. I'm gonna give it like another 30 seconds. Actually, no, I'm not, because this is gonna cook further in. This is gonna cook further in the sauce. So we're gonna just take all of you and let you rest right here. Now, you hang out there, chicken. Okay. This is a one-pan meal. I gotta go. Hold on. Ow. Ow. I don't think I need 2 pans. I shouldn't if I do this right. Okay, 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Low sodium if you can, so it's a little healthier. Come on. Oh, don't do that. Don't you drip now. That's pretty close. Okay. Cool. Now we can move this over because now it's not going to be causing all sorts of problems. I do want to add a little more. Every time I've made this, it always comes out super dry, so I'm just going to overdo it a little on all of my old measurements. Low sodium, 100% if you can avoid it. It is so much better. 1.5 cups, 1.5 cups of whole milk. Again, if you're lactose intolerant, I apologize, but this recipe is very hard. It's very hard to make chicken Alfredo from scratch without really obliterating anybody who's lactose intolerant. So 1 3/4. I'm gonna make this from scratch. It's gonna be wonderful. 1/2 cup of, I don't add the heavy cream yet, right? Broth and garlic for skillet. Add everything but heavy cream to the skillet. Season, salt, and pepper, bring to simmer. Okay. So a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Not a lot, just a little. And then a little bit of our secret mix because it's delicious. Not a ton, just a tad. Because the chicken already has a ton of it on there. And then, this is never in the recipe. Mrs. Gundo does not know that I do this.
Welcome.
But I do just go a little extra in my cooking as well. This should not be a surprise for anyone. Just a little pat of butter, because it is quite good. Who is that? Welcome, BMF. Thank you for following. Hope you're having a great day. Clip them. Don't you reveal my secrets. I will delete these clips. No, none of this. You cannot go telling. Don't go telling on me. Don't go telling on me to Mrs. Lagundo. None of this. I don't want to hear any of it. Alright, so we need to bring this up to a simmer. Now, here's where this gets extra. This is what we're cooking the pasta in. This is what we're cooking with the pasta in. We're not boiling the pasta. I only have that just in case the pan gets a little too filled. So, this is what we're cooking the pasta in. We're cooking it in the cream sauce. It's going to be glorious. Alright. Stir and sliced chicken, garnished with parsley. Garnished with that stuff. Okay, so I need a half a cup, and save these clips. Of course y'all will. Now that that's open, I can actually like shake this because this is full on heavy cream. This is problematic if you're not careful. Okay, half a cup of this glorious nectar. There we go. That's got to simmer. Shoelaces are noodles for your feet. Y'all are weird. You got kids? Yes, I'm a dad of 2. As well as all of you here on the internet. But no, I'm here. Yeah, there you go. Hey, there we go. Now that's actually clicking together the way I expected. We are weird. You saw the modcast? I heard it from up here. I heard enough. I heard enough from up here that I'm like, oh man, I know how to pick them. We're waiting for this to come to a simmer. Once that does, then we're good for the next step. So here's how you know this chicken was is done well, right? You don't need to cut it. Like, you don't need with a fork. You can just take 2 forks and just shred it like this, and come up with like nice, good shredded chicken. Like, I think it's fully done, chat. That's nice. You could just like take 2 forks and go like this. You don't need a knife. It just opens beautifully. 1, 2, there's a little bit right there. That's approaching. Okay. So we have to shred all of this. We will do that. We will do that. Haven't played Animal Crossing in a while. Interesting. 48 new villagers for that seems excessive. I need 8 ounces. I need about 10 ounces of pasta. Oh no. Hi, Mrs. Gunda. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm going to say hello to Mrs. Gunda. Sorry, chat. Yes, I was quickly talking to Mrs. Lagundo. All right, we're good. This is simmering. This is what we cook the pasta in. This is going to be so decidedly extra because it makes the pasta so creamy and so good, and it's just infused with all of the flavor. Timer 7 minutes, and we'll put a light fan on so we can do this. You've watched a load of Instagram live streams of people cooking. Yo. What you voted for my vote? I'm voting for the Alley, but I encourage you to vote for whichever one you think would be the best addition to the game. I'm not trying to get anybody to vote for my stuff. Enter Eddie. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. We're just gonna shred the rest of this chicken while that simmers over there. Oh my goodness, this is already looking so good. Don't you boil over. I'm watching you. Yeah, okay. It's not gonna boil over. We're fine. This is gonna be so delicious. I'm so excited. Chat, if anything, I'm sorry, because you have to watch me eat this. You're basically watching me cook for myself and eating on my own, and you get none of the benefits of this meal. Unless you're taking notes, in which case you do get a good food recipe. So, the best I can. He really is. I hear it in their voices. I mean, there you go, right? Staying up for 24 hours. I'm gonna try. You're the best streamer. Well, thank you, Eddie. I appreciate it. Just cooked. Oh, wait. I just cooked. I see so much less of chat. Dinner too, we eat together. Sounds wonderful. More garlic. So we've been streaming for about 6 hours. 7 hours. We just passed 7 hours streaming, but I had to reset the stream to move it to this PC up here. So that resets the uptime on Twitch, unfortunately. But that does mean that we kind of like chapterify everything, which is nice. Like having chapters of this is pretty useful. You can break the stream up a little bit. Alright. Bum, bum, da, da, da. Where's my phone? Here's my phone. I need to look it up all my notes. Very frequently. Da, da, da. Oh, shoot. There you go. Now we're good. Another minute 30. Stir in heavy cream parmesan until... Stir in heavy cream parmesan. Simmer until it's thick. Remove from heat. Mix in the sliced chicken. Bum, bum, da, da, da. We can actually start cleaning up a little. Because that's it. That's the whole meal. That is the whole meal. That is all we need to do. And now we just need to mix all this together. Like we're done. It's super easy. It is easy to cook. The hard part is getting good ingredients. Like it took us forever to actually, oh my god. Okay, that's already pretty good. That's already pretty good. Doing? Come on, don't you boil over. The hard part with this meal is you gotta constantly watch it that it doesn't boil over. Because you see how the milk constantly keeps bubbling up? It's the milk and the starch from the pasta. This is way thicker than water. So it traps all the bubbles and the whole thing just starts to make bubbles. But yeah, so Mrs. Gundo called me. She's like, everybody else went out for dinner. And then right before they were about to leave, my oldest, my 4-year-old, was like, hey, I want to stay at the house. So they're at home and she's making mac and cheese for the kids. They're at the apartment that they're renting. But yeah. Did you say milk? Milk. Milk. Milk? Milk. Yeah, she just wanted to stay home. My kids are 4 and 2. So very, very little still. Very, very little. Still very much in their early days. I need that. I don't need all of this. And I don't need any extra garlic. Yeah. 4 and 2. But I see what you did there. 4 and 2. Do. Oh. This is already looking so good. I might have underdone it on the pasta. I don't think I added a full 8 ounces. I say about a half a box. But the original recipe was for 8 ounces of pasta. So now we just kind of sit and wait. You all are the little Gundos? I mean, between you and the kids, yes. Absolutely, the little Gundos. If the kids were 42, they'd be older than me. Yeah, my family's big on temporal paradoxes. It's kind of a quirk. I don't know how that happens. My grandkids told me about it. It's really strange. We can put this away. But yeah. How were you subbed? You might have been gifted to sub, Hot Dog. A lot of people get gifted subs randomly through the community. We have a lot of people who are extremely generous and they want to support me and also let the community have a shot and play. So that's how that works. I'm gonna put a little extra chicken broth in here because this is boiling off a little faster than I like. So we're gonna just put a little extra liquid, not much, probably about a 1/4 cup, just to kind of slow this down because this is boiling a little too much. This is gonna make ridiculously good chicken Alfredo when this is finished. What are you making? We're making homemade from scratch chicken Alfredo, which is, whew, it's been an adventure making this, but it's been good. Oh no, Helby, it doesn't work. Oh no, Helby, it doesn't work on this PC. Helby, I'll give you a free one at some point in time. I'll give you a free one at some point in time. I'm so sorry. Just like how we don't have the timer down here, or down here, like the timer isn't here. Do it manually. Bum, bum, bum. Oh wow, it's not even set up properly. Nope, cancel. Hold on. Camlink zoom. No properties available. It didn't even set up properly. I'm so sorry. They removed the overlay. I tried to switch it. It didn't work. I did temporarily remove the overlay. I think I need to add more. No, the heavy cream will thicken the sauce up. The server is up. Got my first Twitch stick. Sorry, Grumpy. The server should be up. I can't join it for some reason. Are you on Bedrock? We've had people on Bedrock having issues intermittently, which is really frustrating. I wish I could zoom that out further. So, the Bedrock issue that we've been having is people just spontaneously, randomly can't disconnect. The only thing I could think of, actually now, because I'm thinking back to my old Halo 3 days, try resetting your NAT. Try resetting your NAT. So if you're on a console that allows you to reset your NAT, try doing that. Reset your NAT. My Halo 3 days. Oh my god, yeah, Jakumi. But yeah, on Halo 3, you couldn't play with people if you had closed NAT. You had to like restart your Xbox so that you get open NAT. It's network address translation. It's a way that converts your IP from your internal one given to you by your ISP to your actual public facing one, which is not always one and the same. We are working with our host to try to get it fixed. We are not yet 100% there, but we're getting it. We're trying. Okay, that's the timer for this. I want to really badly taste one of these. I need to see how done these are. Okay. Oh my god, this is so good. Okay. Okay, so stirring that, and then a cup of this. I need knife. Now we start in the really good stuff. Heavy cream and literally a full cup of grated Parmesan cheese, which is, oh boy, extra. You want to talk about extra? That's extra. Okay, and now we just mix this in. Do I mix the chicken in right now? No, remove and then stir and slice chicken. So I don't mix the chicken in right now. That's the part that's actually gonna make it become a sauce instead of just boiling in milk. But yeah. All right. Now we just mix this in until that's all melted in. Did I spill a little? I did spill a little. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning. That's what we'll do Modcast 2 to cover me while I'm cleaning in my kitchen, because I am not leaving my kitchen a mess overnight. I would hate that. How's that, better? Alfredo. It's chicken Alfredo. It absolutely is chicken Alfredo, and it's gonna be delicious. And we boiled the pasta basically in the Alfredo. And we're gonna do the same to the chicken in just a few minutes, just a few moments. Oops. Turn that off. All right. Here's where the gloriousness happens. We just take all of this and pop it down in here. Oh, bye, puppy. What did you have? Any type of cheese, just regular parm. I used to be a chef, so see how people make those things. So just because I didn't have a ton of time to get, I just got Parmigiano Reggiano, freshly grated, the Belgioioso, I think. It's just the one that's available at my local Wegmans. It's the one that they carry. So I just go with that whenever I'm cooking. I don't go for super fancy cheese when I'm using it in like a sauce like this or melting it down, because the difference is not worth the difference in price. Like, I could buy a container like this for 10 bucks, or I could buy a like $30 container of Parmesan cheese. I don't think I need a $30 container of Parmesan cheese when I'm just gonna melt it down. But knowing when to do that, when to buy the expensive stuff and when to buy the cheaper stuff, is hard. And it takes practice, and it takes buying the expensive stuff when you don't need to, and not buying it when you do. We're making way too many bad meals on purpose. Well, not on purpose, but in the process of becoming a good chef or a good cook. You know what would be smart, and I'm gonna do the next time we do this? I'm gonna give you all the ingredients ahead of time, and I think we should cook it together. Why don't we do that one of these days? Next time we do a cooking stream, I will I will send you all the recipe ahead of time of what I plan to make. And we should all make it. We should all make it. And then it actually is cooking with legume dough instead of just watching legume dough cook. Best gets VIP for a stream? I like it. I will participate. Manny, I'd love to see it. That's the slots. So this is, I think this is all set up. I think this is all set. Oh my goodness. Now, it is not the fanciest. You can definitely make a fancier chicken Alfredo. But this is, for me, this is wholesome comfort food. So good. I'm so excited. And because I'm the only one at the house, and this isn't going to survive until the kids, because I'm the only one at the house, and this isn't going to survive until the kids and Mrs. Gudo are home, I'm doing the one thing that you should never do as a cook. And I'm absolutely just eating right out of the pot. Or at least I'm taking one bite out of this pot. Don't let the PC shut off after an hour. I will, yes, I will remember. It is steaming, but look at that. Look at that, chat. This is part of my comfort food, 100%. Okay. I'm just waiting for it to slightly cool so I'm not gonna scald myself. Oh my god. That's so good. Okay. That is so good. Do you have cream cheese to Alfredo? I didn't, because I had butter and I had a lot of Parmesan cheese to it. Cream cheese would be too thick. And also, it's too tart. That just seems like a really bad idea. But I do love this recipe because it's one pot, right? It's one pot, so that's it. Now, if we wanted to, we can just, for garnish. And there we go. We're done. If we really wanted to, we can, there you go, just a little bit of that too, so it looks good. Oh wait, I used that. I used that one. Hold on, I'll get a picture. I'll get a picture and I'll post it to make you all hungry. I'll post this to Discord. As a Pennsylvanian who puts cream cheese with Alfredo. As somebody who who grew up in Pennsylvania, I never heard of that. Maybe it might have been because my family were not good cooks. I don't know. Or they cooked very differently. Twitter. Open up Twitter. Boop, boop. Yeah. This is a good stream today. ... Picture, boop, and tweet. It's on Twitter, y'all. Go for it. Go like it and all the other things. Such a good stream. Such a good food. Okay. So we never even used this pot. This is wonderful. A one pot meal. I have this pot to clean. And like that cutting board. That's it. Super easy. Puppy, do you have food and water? Yeah. Go ahead and eat. You have food and water, buddy. Okay. Oh, I put my tongs in there. That sucks. Do I have other tongs? No. No. Where did the cheese go? No! That's the only set? I thought I had more than one set. Well, butts. Alright, hold on. Use them hands. I'm tempted. It's just water. It's just water.
Welcome.
Chat, if this is not delicious. This is wonderful. Choo, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Fan can turn off. That can sit back there for a minute. You're welcome and hello. Well, hello. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Do we want to go back to the main, back down to the main computer and eat there? Is that the plan? I'm hungry now. I'm sorry, Manny. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let me try this. Main computer and modcast. You all don't want to listen to me eat? Mods, are you up? Are you available for that? I don't want to just drop that on you. Shower time back in a bit, chat. Sounds good. You're up? Okay. All right, jump in there. I think well, Mom, didn't you say you had to go? I don't want you, you don't need to cancel anything. You said you had plans. So yeah, you had to go. Okay. I'm gonna eat. If the kids Dusk, I am concerned. We're gonna do a podcast. Nice. Neck is hurting. No keto. Oh shoot. Okay. All right. Tell you what. I'm gonna quickly run downstairs. I think I can do this the other way around. So I'm gonna run downstairs, book it downstairs, and turn on the stream down there, everybody. So, hold on for just a second. Hugh, hello, how you doing? Be right back, 60 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1, be